Round 2 of the NBA playoffs start today. Who do you got? I got 4 plays for this Boston-Milwaukee game. Let's go. Hey everybody, it's Craig Ben, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. I'm going to break these up into 2 videos. I'm going to do this first video where I'm going to do Milwaukee at Boston, and then we got Memphis and Golden State. So I'm going to break up 2 videos. I'll do this first one for this first game. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got early basketball games today here on Sunday for this opening round of round 2. And I think we got some good ones in this first game. It's a little different series, you know. Boston's playing really, really well. And Milwaukee without Middleton, they could struggle a little bit. But hey, we got a few picks so we can get there. And I'll try to get out a baseball video. We did 3-1 yesterday, so we're 7-1 in our strikeout videos over the last 2 days, which has been great. Hopefully we can keep that momentum up. But with that, hey, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you know when I upload these videos. Let's just get after it. Let's go. All right, like always, NBA Prize Picks desktop version is up here. You can get a sweet mobile app as well, enter both your Google and Play Store. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit in this first game here. I got all 4 picks from this early 1 p.m. game, Milwaukee at Boston. The big one again is Drew Holiday is still out here, so these guys got to pick it up a little bit. So could be a struggle, you know, going against Boston, how well they played. We saw what they did to Brooklyn in that opening series. So they'll probably do the same, kind of try to do the same thing against Giannis. Now, Giannis is at this time in their careers just way more dominant than KD in the sense that he can get to the rim a lot easier than KD is, even though KD can shoot really well. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. But hey, if you don't have that account, make sure you head on over there and use that promo code DFSArmy. Get 100% deposit match up to $100. And let's just get into these 4 plays. First one on tap here. I'm going to go Bobby Portis, and I'm going to go over the 12.5 points here. Again, he's kind of been thrusted into this starting lineup. And, you know, he's done really well with it, right? We know he's aggressive shooting the ball. If we do get a similar situation, in a sense where we have them trying to shut down Giannis a little bit, right? So if they're trying to shut down Giannis, you know, we could get a few extra shots with Bobby, and he's not shy to shoot the ball at all. You know, 3-pointers, step in that mid-range game. It's a spot that, you know, he's comfortable doing it at any point in time. So I kind of feel like, you know, for them to have a great game here, he's going to have to do well. Like, he should be in that starting lineup, you know, next to Portis in this series as well. With the other side, you know, if they do start, you know, Daniel Tice and Al Horford on that other side, you know, they're too big. So it kind of makes sense if he does start here. So, you know, he's projected to start next to Long Lopez, and as long as he starts, I like him. Now, if he didn't start and we found out they put out a different starting lineup, I wouldn't like this play. But the line is actually 13.5 at a lot of places that are out there. So it's a spot that, you know, we're getting a point here, and the juice is on the over as well as that even at that 13.5 point at around -115. So a little bit of juice on it. Boston is favored by 4.5 here, 217.5 over under. Should be a good game. But these 3 games, you know, that he started, you know, 7 for 14, 6 for 12, 6 for 13. We should see double-digit shot attempts again. Shot decently here, but 12.5 just a little bit low. Again, he cleared it all 3 times, and I think he's going to get maybe even a few more shots if they try to take Giannis out of the game here. So we're going to like this over 12.5 points for Bobby. The next one we're going to talk about here, we're going to go to points, rebounds, and assists. And we're going to come down here to Marcus Smart. Now, I think Smart's going to shoot a little more threes here going up against going up against Milwaukee, because they just allow a ton of threes. You know, and, you know, if we kind of look at the line that's out there in some of the books is at 25.5. So, I mean, we're getting almost 3 points here on this. He's played Milwaukee 4 times this year. He's went over it 3 of the 4 times. 31 on November 12th. Only 18 on December 13th. He only played 29 minutes that game. 28 on December 25th at Christmas. And then on April 7th, he put up 37 in 30 minutes. So, again, it's the playoffs, right? So we're going to see a ton of minutes out of Marcus Smart, right? He, in the whole Brooklyn series, 36, 35, 38, 36 minutes. So we're going to see high 30 minutes out of him. The shots are going to be there, I think. The assists will be there, rebounds, a little bit of everything. And again, that 3-point shot will definitely be there as well, I think, which will help him with that as well. If we looked at those 4 games, and those field goal attempts that he faced him, 13, 6, 14, and 16. And the 3-point attempts, those last 2 games that he played Milwaukee, shot only 3 for 10 and 7 from 12. So he's going to shoot the 3. I think him and Jaylen Brown and Tatum, they're going to shoot some threes here. But I do like this over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Marcus Smart. These big games like this, I do like that. I feel like it is too low. And again, we're getting 3. We're getting 3 here. I mean, it's 25.5 at a lot of books that are out there. Next one we're going to go to is what I talked about, Jaylen Brown. We're going to go Jaylen Brown over 2 3-pointers made. Again, Milwaukee is 30th in the league in 3-pointers allowed, and he's played Milwaukee 3 times this year. The line's at 2.5 at a lot of other places. I wouldn't play it at 2.5, but at 2, I feel like at the worst he's going to push here. But the 3 times he's played Milwaukee this year, put up 3 on December 13th, 2 on Christmas Day, and 2 on April 7th. So the shots are going to be there. He shot poorly those games, but he put up 7, 7, and 8 3-point attempts here going against them. And I feel like it's going to be very similar. There's going to be a lot of threes, being made. They know what they're weak at. These coaches know it, and they're going to shoot the ball. So, I think it's going to happen for him. If we look at what he did against Brooklyn, the field goal attempts are there, 19, 18, 16, and 20 in those games. The threes weren't as much, but again, it didn't really need it for Brooklyn, 4, 6, 4, and 5. I think we'll see closer to 8 to 10 threes a game here going up against Milwaukee, and they'll want to get off on the right foot here. So I do like this 2. Don't take it at 2.5. The next one we're going to go here, we're going to go back to points, rebounds, and assists. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go to Al Horford over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The line is at 20.5 at a lot of places out there. So again, we're getting 2 here. He's went over this number in 8 of his last 10 games. He went over this number in 3 of the 4 games against Brooklyn, 37, 24, and 20. He just missed it and 9, or not just missed it. He got 9 there. Only played 28 minutes that game against Brooklyn. And he only had 3 points that game, which just, again, hurt him. But going in there, if they're going to run Lopez, and Portis out there and, need him against Giannis as well. I think he's going to be out there enough. He only shot 2 times in this game. He shot 1 for 2 this game here. So the other times, shooting 13 shots, 10 shots, 9 shots. So 18.5 feels a little low. Those rebounds, those games as well. He put up 15, 6, 3, and 6 here. So he's going to get you some rebounds. And then he'll get you a few assists as well. 2, 2, 3, and 1. So I think he'll get there in points and rebounds. So I like the 18.5. And again, the line's at 20.5 a lot of places like that, and I wouldn't take it at that. But at 18.5, I feel like it's a little low here. So here's the 4 plays for this game. I'm going to try to do another video here for the other game locks around 3 o'clock. So I'll do it a little bit later. I'm going to try to dig into a little baseball as well. But if I had to rank these picks, I would take Marcus Smart over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Then Bobby Portis over 12.5 points. Jaylen Brown over 2 3-pointers made. And then Al Horford over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So with that, again, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy some basketball. These should be really good games. And again, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.